Hello there.
Something about the way you move makes me wanna feel your groove. Something about the way you dress, baby, got me feeling like a mess, baby. We should still have fun, though we say we don't, 'cause I just wanna get down with you. For the last time, I can call you mine. What's more than a swimming through? You can tell me when we're naked. We don't have time, so let's not waste it. Haven't kissed your lips for days, don't remember how they taste. You can tell me when we're naked. You can tell me when we're naked. We don't have time, so let's not waste it. Haven't kissed your lips for days, don't remember how they taste. You can tell me when we're naked. Naked. I just wanna see you. Something about the way your skin feels underneath my lips. Something about the way you look at me gets me every time I see your face. We should still have fun, though we say we don't, 'cause I just wanna get down with you. For the last time, I can call you mine. What's more than a swimming through? You can tell me when we're naked. We don't have time, so let's not waste it.
This July, Special Effect are inviting you, Commander, to complete 10k your way.
You choose the method to make it to 10k. Like this Commander taking 10,000 pictures of their asp in front of things.
This Commander has flown 10k into the black.
Really far away! This one is waving at 10,000 NPCs.
My arms are so sore.
Fully explore 10k class star systems.
Drive 10k away from your settlement.
Mine 10,000 tons of ore.
Sell 10,000 mugs.
Make it to 10k your own unique way.
Visit specialeffect.org.uk and sign up for 10k your way. Lovely beans! Hi folks, how you heckin' doing? I hope my microphone's working today. We'll find out, Hello? Yes, it is. Hello, I'm already warm. Why are you not? Oh. It's warm today, lads. What's going on with the temperature? We have HEATWAVE. Right, hi. Hello. We're going to try and play Elite again today. For the first time for a little while. I, of course, in this heat, have opted to wear black. It is one of the thinnest t-shirts I own, though, so that's why. Hi, Alec. How you doing? My plan today is to haul. And I'm trying, at least try and get this bloody place finished. Not a heat wave, just a hot day. I don't know, isn't it supposed to be a heat wave? I do also have a full coffee. You got jump ship recently? How's the headache? A lot better than it was. I was all right yesterday. 21 here at the moment. I think we're at 24 already. 25. Fuck. 25 already. Supposed to get to 29 today. Your room's 27. It's warm. Last night we played Dungeons and Dragons and I had to stop at 9:30 because I couldn't be sat in front of my computer anymore. I was just like, I can't. We'll have to pick this up next week because I just can't. Might have to turn the office aircon down a bit soon. The fan in my room I finally It's been overdue. It's been overdue a clean, like a dust, because it's like I've got a big rotary fan in my room, and it's been overdue a dust. And whereas last night I didn't sleep at all because I was so warm. The night before last I didn't sleep at all because I was so warm. Last night I had to put a cover over myself because I was so I was a little chilly, and that was very nice. Have windows on both sides of your condo. Always have the windows open and the fan pointing from shady side to sunny side. That's like a computer. That's how you do the heat in a computer. If you're not using if you're not being crazy with it. Oh man. So I'm gonna haul until it gets either my hands give up, which is a real and present possibility of something that might happen. But it gets too hot for me to want to be under studio lighting. Those are my two facting, my two elements that I need to decide whether or not I'm going to do stuff. Basically. Right, let's get Elite open. Then hot coffee's fine. Hot coffee is fine because I also have very cold pink drink, and I have also cold full thing of water.
Remember to stay hydrated.
I got you. I got you. I shall remember to stay hydrated. Right, I need to remember how to elite. Right. I guess then. We go and find out what's been happening in the galaxy. When does one elite? I'll do one better. I don't even know what that means. It's warm. I'll just want to leave. Thanks. 15 days until lovely meetup. That's very exciting. I'm very excited about that premise. That sounds like something I should be happy about. What did I do? Oh, we're here. Oh, I should open SLV survey, shouldn't I? What are you messaging me for? What's left? Aluminium, CMM composite, steel. Let's get the steel, at least the steel done today. Still 0% happiness. Good, good. I can't remember where I saw it. Did you see that there's somebody doing oh gosh, what am I thinking of? There's somebody doing like a is SLV your favorite way of keeping track of colonization quantities? There's so many alternatives now. Yes, SLV survey is my way, my favorite way, just because of the visualization. I'm a sucker for it actually showing it on the screen for me. And the way it tells me how many trips are left actually legitimately gives me a sense of progress. That is now the one that I choose. Because I don't use it for anything else. This exploration program that I have on my computer. Yeah. I have left the other asteroid base in the system. I did give it 2 weeks to get more, to build more steel. So here's hoping, eh? I don't know, yeah, this I can't remember where I saw it, but somebody's done, it can't have been Elite. It might have been on the show notes for the show that we didn't do yesterday or on Tuesday. So there's someone who's been working on yeah, no, it was on the show notes. There's someone who's been working on doing like a showcase system to show off every different type of thing you can make, which I think is a really cool idea, like a little try before you buy kind of thing. On the website section for the construction, they have a button which shows you where you can buy and how many different things you can pick up at the station. That's pretty cool. I still don't mind using an aura for that. That sounds really good, actually. Yeah, I don't mind using an aura for that. It's... But although, for the smaller stuff, if it groups it all together and just finds it for you, that's great. Do-do-do-do-do-do. And now it's more up to date. Copy that.
We've prepared a landing pad for your arrival, Commander. Welcome.
Right.
Request approved. Cleared for landing on docking bay 10. Automated docking approved. You may now hand over control.
I pick up my free bobblehead. I already had it. Other news, you finished Clair Obscure last night. Nice. I was hoping to try and get some jump ship in this evening. I was like, this is entirely dependent on the air temperature. But I was hoping to get some jump ship in. It's genuinely spectacular. It's so good. It should have some, I'm playing the wrong soundtrack for Elite. Hold. There we go, that's better. I was like, the vibes are wrong. Why are the vibes so weird? Okay. Is it too quiet? I'll turn it right up. I've got no problem with that. That's too loud. Okay. Everything, like all of my sound seems like really whack at the moment, and I can't get the balance right. Oh, that's really quiet. That might be why. Either really low this end. Oh, it's definitely playing. It should be a bit better now. I don't know though. You hear music? There's definitely something going on with my brain. Brain is a technical term. Okay. Right. What was I buying? It can tell me steel. Oh, I thought it might have done all of the stuff that I need. It hasn't. It also doesn't help that these are quite as far away as they are, you know?
Detach confirmed. Watch for oncoming traffic when passing through the airlock.
I think now I've done two doing two asteroid bases. I don't think I ever want to do another one. And I'll tell you the main reason is deciding tier 3 station. I'll set it up. I can set it up, that's fine, because it doesn't need doing. But I'll tell you the main reason why I don't want to do another one of these. And I think if you've done one, you will know. It's the deciding which side of the asteroid belt you're on, kind of thing. That's the thing that grinds my gears more than anything else. Hopefully you can pick something in the skybox to guide you. I feel like I get it right 9 times out of 10, but then I genuinely don't. It's only when you get really close to it do you realize that it's wrong. You only have 4 commodities left for your tier 3 ground port, but that's still over 240 trips in your cutter. Oof. Oof, Rocky. That's a lot of trips, my guy. SRV survey. It is great. It's small as well, which is really good. I can't recommend it for exploration because I don't do it, but it's very good for it's very good for this. The asteroid base is a construction site at its location, yes. When you do exit bio, it pops a map on your screen showing what you've already scanned. Let me show you what it does here. So I'm just showing you my screen as opposed to my game right now. But as soon as it docks, on the top right side, it's so unobtrusive. It just does that. You can change the colors on it as well, so if that's a deal breaker for you. And then I go in here and it just tells me that I'm carrying the steel, so I can transfer that over. And then it's like, hey, you've got 35 trips left, and it still tells you everything that you need. I might start just like doing trips to the city of Graham's. But yeah, that's that. It's just unobtrusive and lovely, and
Engines engaged.
no, that's not the right Graham City. Where is Chris's Graham City? It's one of these. Yeah, that's the one owned by SOAX, I'm assuming. Watching someone else haul yesterday, apparently those docking platforms are so thin that you can dock by aligning with the underside of them. Oh, really? They do look kind of spit and sawdusty. I do really like them, though. So how do you do that? Well, like, explain like I'm 5 when you say aligning with the underside of them. Do you mean like actually lining up on the bottom just like a normal dock? Because I will turn my docking computer off and do that. We're doing that next time. Okay. And does it like sew a shit fit and flick you over? No, don't tell me. Don't tell me. I want to find out for myself. I want to find out for myself. Oh man, let's do this. That sounds fun. Let's go. Oh my gosh. So yesterday's stream was on no sleep, and then I went up after stream. I went up and had a nap. I'd say a nap, a 3-hour nap, and I woke up at 6. Played D&D, then went and sat in the shade in my, well, it was all shade at that point, pretty much. Went and sat in my garden from like 9:30 until 10:30. Watched some TV, and then went to bed and actually slept. It was so nice. If your internet stays up today, yesterday was out all afternoon. Oh, well, is that a heat thing? Was that it? Was that a just like a general heat thing, or was it? Was a fault somewhere? Oh man. Did you feel bereft? I always just sort of like feel, you know the guess I'll die meme, and I know it's not that, but I always kind of like, part of me was just like, what do I do? What do I do now without the internet? Slept through most of Wednesday and ready for a nap, but you had a hard storm come through early in the morning. I'd love a storm. Actually, I wouldn't. Not right now, because I'd have to rush out and get my, get the cushions off the garden furniture that I only put out yesterday. I'm an adult. That's what adults do. I suppose like open reach through the fault in the area and didn't really give any more details. Hey, that's terrible. Your phone was on fire from doing a 5G hotspot. I've been playing a game on my phone while I've been lying and slowly melting in this heat. I'm playing a game on my phone, and it told me that it was too hot to charge while I was playing the game on my phone, and I was like, oops. It's not even, it's an idle game, but I literally play it. It's so silly. Hi Jonathan, I'm doing well, thank you.
Landing pad 09er. You are clear for automated approach, Commander.
Lighting gear deployed.
Okay. You have 5 days no internet last month, drove you nuts. Knock on wood, if my internet goes down, it's normally back up within like a couple of hours.
Touchdown confirmed. Dispatching ground crew. Welcome to the port, Commander.
But oh yeah, you can get all of this and more at Graham City, which is realistically a shorter trip than going back to thingy. So we'll be going to Graham City going forward. You'd sit at your PC wondering what to do. I was gonna say I'd play Mass Effect, but then I'd open up my mods folder and it wouldn't be able to tell me whether or not my mods are out of date. For 5 days, I could probably play Mass Effect in and out. That would probably be what I would do. That's my go-to anyway. Is it obscured? Okay.
Flight path is clear. Flight control signing off.
Right, let's do some get some of this hauling done. Graham City doing the world. Yours is Mahjong. I mean, it would be an excuse to just fire up some of those single player games that I haven't had the opportunity to complete. Or like games that I had updated that I still have installed. So things like, I'd probably start, oh, that would be a time sink. Without the internet, I'd start a new save in Shapes 2. I think that would be a good time sink. Always would go by. The internet would come back up and I wouldn't even notice. Because I'd be too involved. The absolute concentration and focus that Shapes 2 would take. If this isn't a hidden subliminal advert for Shapes 2, it should be. Rocky can attest. Although the new game that's got a bit of a spacey edge to it that we did on Team Next Fest, Modulus, that might be fun. I just really need to know when Jump Ship is coming out. That's the important one. 5 days. What's 5 days? Help me out. Oh, 5 days without internet. Okay. I thought you were saying that Jump Ship was coming out in 5 days. I might have been preemptively excited. You played over 8 hours on that Modulus demo. You'd be getting an unlimited data sim. Apathis is genuinely the guess I'll die meme. I mean, how would we know whether Tumble Dryer had finished? You just wouldn't know. Not our tumble dryer, our dishwasher. Our dishwasher is the only bit of appliance that we have connected to the Wi-Fi. So silly. It's been set up so when you turn your phone to hotspot, your router automatically connects to it. No, it's this side. Apathis' evil layer, which is just technology. It could be a for good layer, but no. Hey, RPG. Doing well, thanks, pal. How are you doing? Apart from warm, obviously. Excited for your holiday? Where are you off to, my love?
Landing gear deployed.
Norway. You burned your knee on the oven yesterday? Oh, man. We picked a recipe that looked like from our list of, because we get a meal box delivered. We picked a recipe that looked like it didn't use the oven, and it used the oven. It was the ultimate anime betrayal. Yesterday. Not fun. Five minutes later, you dropped a plate with leftovers. When Pete was a baby, when Pete was like a tiny cat, and I still lived with Katie, I got a text from her when she did a day off. I got a text from her saying I had to bath Pete, and he was a baby. I had to bath Pete, and why have you had to bath Pete? And she was like, he fell in the my fajita mix leftovers. Because he's an idiot. That was a way of losing leftovers. I think that's probably where all the problems started, I'm not gonna lie. Do. There isn't, and like there were worse things. There were worse things, but I'm remiss to think of them that many because dropping a plate of leftovers is really annoying because you've done the heating up, you've done the bits that you need, you're ready to eat. Dropping a plate with food, especially if you've made the effort of doing the food. Or you've made an effort and you didn't have to make the effort. You're already in a state of mind by burning your knee. Like, dropping a plate of leftovers. Just had a call from the police. Is that to do with the Scottish incident, Nate? Stuff, at least the police are doing something about it. When they walk back! Oh man, that's funny. Screenshot that's what you heard. That was the beep. Magic wrap has vanished from Deliveroo. Oh no! Have you gone out and gotten your paracetamol, love? You said you rang me earlier and said you had a headache. Someone had some at work, okay. Husband's office is a listed building. Magic Wrap, it's a takeout place that do really good lunches in Cardiff. Husband's office is a listed building. So it has no aircon. Not today.
Kutamaya Papa Sierra Yankee. Welcome to our starport, Commander. Please fly safely within the port perimeter. Access granted. Prep for arrival on landing pad 10.
You're thinking bubble wrap, I gathered.
You may now hand over control.
It's yeah, it's not for me.
Landing gear deployed.
Copy that. None of my animals are having a good time of it today. You on the fence to go to the grocery store? I don't know if anybody else's offices do this, but Chris gets like when Chris goes into the office, and there's a reason for this. It's not just a weird thing, but when Chris goes into the office, he gets an allowance for like 2 days a week. He has to go in, and he gets an allowance on those 2 days that he goes to week with like delivery vouchers, which is a delivery service which does a lot of different if you're American, it's kind of like DoorDash. Yes, it is the fault of the dirt. Office at your work has a lot of glass panels on the roof, so it turns into a greenhouse. There's something about open plan on like new build offices that it's just glass and it's just a greenhouse. I'm so glad I don't work in an office. Or like, I'm so glad it's. But yeah, he gets a and if he doesn't use it, he still gets to keep it. So occasionally at a weekend, he's saved up enough that we can get a free takeaway, which is pretty cool.
Ship restraints withdrawn. You are go for departure.
It's not as hot as I thought it would be today. Like at my desk, I thought it would be like melting. Yesterday was a lot warmer. Maybe that's because I was just so tired yesterday. Might for a little bit this evening go around making sure that all of the fans that we have in our house are all like really well dusted. I don't know why it hadn't occurred to me that a dust build-up in a fan would make it less blowy, and it makes so much sense now. I feel like such an idiot for not realizing that if you have like a rotary fan with a cage around it, if it's got a dust build-up, it's the air can't get past the dust, or it can't like draw in air from the back. I'm an idiot. I feel like I need to tell everyone about this. And it might be that I'm the only one who didn't know. Your wife got a room cooler from Lidl the other day. It's really good. Chris has got one in the office that he uses. And you put like, part of it you put in the freezer. I don't know where he got it. Probably the internet. The one time that I don't use a fan, Morrison's have put water in it and the freezer blocks in the top. Oh, interesting. Morrison's have a small aircon thing for like 50 quid. We should get that. Get that on your way home, love. I don't know how it would work. We'll just make it work. Send me a link. I'll look at it in a min. Always fun when you first use the fan for the year and get blasted with dust. I have a little fan on my desk which works. I have the perfect spot for it, and it just sort of like blows cool air in my face. Like it has its own perfect spot. I think it's the underneath. But I will take all suggestions for keeping cool in British houses which are designed to keep the cold in. Especially our place. When our home got built, our home is like in a group of four. In a group of four that got put together, built together at the same time. So it's like a little mini terrace of four with like the end terrace of a terrace of four. But when they built our house, they had extra insulation, so they just shoved it in the roof. So there is no heat that can escape out of our roof. I'm on the wrong side. I'm on the wrong side. Definitely. Maybe I should try it just to see if I am right. I wasn't right. UK houses are designed to retain heat, yeah. I thought one of the cats had managed to get the back door open then. I was like, what's happening? Well, she's just playing with the...
Taking damage. Landing gear deployed.
We did moth!
Landing gear retracted.
Let me get out.
Scan detected.
Um,
Landing gear retracted.
yeah, the cats are struggling as well. Yesterday, Pete was liquid. I'll see if I can pull up a picture of him. I sent it to T&D crew. Also, my dog is shedding a lot, but you get the general idea. You get the general idea. I'm going to show you Pete last night. Pete last night became liquid. This is all like my dog shedding because he's doing wiggle worms on the carpet. We hoovered like a couple of days ago. Look, the only reason I knew he was still alive was because his tail was swishing. And then he just laid, I didn't take a picture of it, but he laid out on the floor. This is literally just on the floor over there. It's like our main throughway and he stuck his legs flat out. So he was laying flat on his back with his legs right out. And he looked at me like I could do something about the temperature. I was like, my guy, I'm so sorry. But he was a big liquidy pile of liquid.
Ship released. Engines engaged.
Whoops. I hit it on the arse on the way out. Oh, they both, like, both of the black and white ones have a habit of just, like, looking at me going, why is it so warm? I want to get, like, a resolution to this. What did I do? Why did I do that? Why have I put on silent running? What is happening? Yeah, I don't remember how to play it. I'm calling my MP. That's a full Karenism. Calling my MP about the heat.
Frameshift drive charging.
Jeez. That's losing their mind. It'll be cooler in the Panther Clipper. I think we're going to get more information about the Panther Clipper on the next Frontier Unlocked, which is in a couple of weeks, I think. I think they said that on the Frontier Unlocked Discord. That'll be fun. I need to remember to close the... Said in the next week. Oh, we'll close the sweepstake at the beginning, at the end of Lave then. I'll just like add that as a thing. How is there only one Wednesday left for this month? Where has June gone? That's mental. And still no pride skins in Elite. Not even a pride flag bobblehead. Wild. Still no colorblind mode. God. GTA 6 will be out and there'll still be no colorblind mode RPG. Why does RPG turn up after you play? No, he's been here before.
Orbital flight engaged.
No rainbow engines. It's wild because there are so many. There's so many of us, like queer Elite players. They didn't do anything in like Planet, in any of the Planet series. Why no dinosaur helmets for our spacesuits? I think there must be something in the contract which says that they can't cross, because it would be such a coup. I just don't understand. I just still don't understand why no pride. The problem with the Panther Clipper is, with it being a cat, you'll be flying along, it will spot something interesting and scamper off to look. Or you will return to a ship on the ground and find it sitting under another ship. Two Panther Clippers meet up and they'll start a howling contest. You'll get the noises that come from cats. One of them will start summoning Bagagwa, and then that's it, you're fucked. That's the boost sound. Bow, wow, 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 wow. We have it has its own special reversing sound. That's the one thing, like, in people have data mined and they found the special reversing sound. I mean, this isn't a big spoiler, so spoiler alert, there is a new sound for when the Panther Clipper goes backwards, but I have got my hands on it. I'm just playing it now for you. That's not mine. That's not true. That's not true, but it will be on this stream.
Contact. Commence system shutdown. I hope we can be of service, Commander.
And have a button for it and everything. Okay. You're an idiot. And then I've learnt my music's too quiet. No, it isn't. Okay. New Layrad custom PC backing up sounds. Hey, we need to do all of the rest of them. You looked outside to see what's backing into your yard. I did set it up. It wasn't like a random noise that I did not play. I gave it a lot of setup. Caution. Caution. The Panther Clipper is reversing. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. played Alters yet? No, I haven't. I was going to play it on Tuesday, but I had a massive headache. The plan is to play it tomorrow, Grim. I'm going to start it tomorrow. And then if I enjoy it, that'll be like the game that we play through. If I'm not enjoying it, we'll move to something else. I also had a lovely email yesterday or the day before yesterday with a you're on chapter 3 with a copy of the DLC for Still Wakes the Deep, which we should be able to get. I imagine we should be able to get through in a day. But also I had a lovely email with the DLC for Still Wakes the Deep, with a thing saying, "Oh, we're sending you this because you covered it on the release. There's no obligation for you to create content around this, but if you want to." So that I kind of want to dip into as well, because that was such a good game. Count how many C words this time. The whole game is a thalassophobia trap, but apparently it's set after the game, so a lot of it is in very open water. So I am maybe a little bit concerned. I would like to play it. The game was so good. And it should just be like a one-off stream kind of thing. But I'm doing that thing where I'm being a massive scaredy cat and letting Chris play it first and tell me what all of the triggering bits are. And if any of them really, really we feel I can't play, I won't play it. Or I'll save it until October or something. No, don't interdict me. Don't do it. Don't do it. It's not what... Thanks, Kramen. But Still Wakes the Deep was so good. I'm on the wrong side. This is the wrong side. Yeah. I really don't wanna miss out on it. And it was really, really sweet for the team to send a key through. No, we haven't done it. Thank you for reminding me. Right. I can just turn it off here, can't I? Right. Manually docking. This is silly. Ready? Oh, how do I make it work? Then roll 180. Oh, so I need to be this way up. Okay, okay. Elite! Oh, that's funny. Oh my gosh. Let me turn my docking computer back on. Did I turn it back on? Yeah. That is really funny. I bet you there's someone out there who's already raised a ticket for it. Dear Frontier, this really messes with my immersion. If that's what you did, that's what you sound like. You're welcome. This game. This is a serious simulation. You want to punch those types? Same, RPG. Small. I don't. It's the. Oh my gosh! It's the. Yeah. I could talk for days about those types. I really could. Dear Frontier, why can my ship phase through a landing pad but my SRV blows up when it looks at a rock? That feels more like an adequate complaint. Feels more accurate. Hi, Savalan. Dock ships are literally invulnerable. That is true. As soon as you request docking, you're invulnerable. You can't even get EMP'd when you request docking. Ah, back in the day. Remember the Thargoid War? What a time.
Orbital flight engaged.
Pepperidge Farm remembers. Pepperidge Farm does remember. It remembers what you did. Pepperidge Farm remembered, so you don't have to. That's Galnet News. That's Galnet News or Pete Witherspoon or my sister.
Kutumaya Hapa Sierra Yankee. We eagerly await your arrival, Commander. You are very welcome at this terrestrial port. Request approved. Adjust heading for approach to pad 09er. Automated docking approved. You may now handle the control.
I don't like that. What are you doing? Why did you just zoom into the air? That seems... Did you mess it up first time? It's alright, it happens. It's alright, you can give it another go, love. Don't you worry about it. Hi, Loki. We're missing an episode of Lave this week. No, I haven't answered this 23 million times. Yeah, we didn't do Lave this week. Colin's on holiday. Chris Mock 4 and I both had migraines, and we posted on social media and on our Discord that we weren't doing a show. We posted on Blue Sky and Twitter and in Discord that there wasn't a show. So you are the first person to ask me today.
Landing gear deployed.
Yeah, there was enough of us down to not sort of like warrant it.
Contact. Docking restraints engaged.
And it just means that we can catch up with what we had planned for next week. And the question of the week and all of that stuff will just roll over. Which is nice.
At maximum capacity.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity. Working a lot the first time. Fair enough. We'll be back next week, though. We should be back next week.
Ship restraints with
I say should. We'll definitely be back next week. Oh yeah, no, it's sorted. It's sorted. Chris Ford's took a bit longer to clear than mine. But I think mine was just like with all the air pressure and stuff that's going on. We can all live without Leif for a while, can't we? Like 1 week. 1 week. We occasionally will take a break. Mostly they're planned. Unfortunately, occasionally, very short notice, multiple of us get sick, and it felt, yeah, Ben wasn't particularly well either, so it felt sort of like more pertinent to cancel it then, or like cancel one show to push another, like, rather than force it, rather than force the show that we like 90% of the crew was at a bit of a feeling a bit shit. I think Alec was the only one who was surviving at near enough 100%. Yeah, that was kind of the thing. I did still really want to do it, and then I just thought, because I'd been in bed all day, and I got up at 5 and I sat at my computer and I was sort of like this, looking at the PC, not quite being able to focus. And Chris had been at work and he came home and he was like, you look like shit. Are you sure you want to do that? Are you sure you want to do the show? Because Colin's on holiday. So if Colin's on holiday, it normally becomes, it's normally my job to do the hosting bit, or like the anchoring bit, I should say. And I was like, well, Chris 5 was on tech, and I was like, well, it's fine because we'll have Chris 4. And he went, no, Chris has got a migraine as well. And then I was just like, oh my god. I just ended up going back to bed. I think I got up at 10 again after that on Tuesday, played a couple of bits of Jump Ship, and then went back to bed again. It's like stupid air pressure and stuff. Really weird. Really weird. Heat though, those temps don't agree with you. Moving from UK to West Virginia didn't help in that case. Blimey. It's absolutely very too hot at the moment in the UK. Today the plan is to haul until I get too hot, and then call it a day. I'm not gonna make myself ill. It's all well and good. It's all well and good until studio lights. It is real Scorchio. It's supposed to get to 29 today. It's supposed to get to 29 for me today. I think like 4 o'clock. But I have there's an area of my back garden where the seating is normally hits the shade from about sort of like 3-4 o'clock in the afternoon. So fuck, once I finish stream I'm gonna go there. Just gonna go sit out there or lay out there. Play games on my phone like the Diablo devs intended, and then have a big friggin' fill this up with ice cold water and take it out with me, and then just chill. Don't shoot me, you absolute bitch. Storms and tornado warnings last night, so it's cooled down a bit here. I don't think we're due rain, at least in the forecast, I don't think we're due rain until Tuesday. So I think potentially 3 years ago, when it was really, really hot, I bought a paddling pool when it was really, really hot. And it was one of those ones where you couldn't lean on the side and my back was still kind of bad. So we bought another one and it sat in my hallway for 3 years. I'm not even joking. So I might set that up. I might set that up for the first time. I might have a look and see if I can very quickly purchase a paddling pool blower upper. No. Whatever you're doing, that ain't it. I think that might have been on me. No. It's fine. Did I buy one of these? I was expecting it to say you bought this on. Yeah, no, that'll do it.
Engines disengaged.
Yeah, hang on. Okay, let me hand this in. Then I'm gonna go get a drink. I'm gonna take a quick break and go get a drink because I'm warm and I need to stretch and move around. So don't go anywhere. I'll be back in a couple of minutes. I don't think we're gonna get anything. Can't move that. Hey. Follow-up idea. Nobody's gonna know. How would they know? I wonder if I can just climb him.
Magic field mantle. That's so dope. God, that was so dope.
We're lost in outer space, and we don't know where we are. There's no need for panicking. Stay calm. There's no need for panicking. Sound the alarm. We're lost in outer space, and everything is inky and black. The chances of survival are
we're sending you this message, hoping you will find a way to help us get to Earth where we can see the light of day. We hate to be a bother or to make a big to-do. We'll probably start to death here in a week or maybe two. And if you're feeling frustrated that we got lost so quick, then please may I remind you, outer space is rather big. Imagine all the hours we spend just unfolding the map. And also did I mention that our pilot is a cat?
Banger! You're not gonna get hull breaches or anything if you use this. You're not gonna accidentally run into something because of these highways that have been created. It's safer for the idiot. An idiot. What am I saying about the length of your vessel? I'm saying it could do with being longer.
Bone!
I was looking for face thing. That's what I was doing. I'm about to get Insanity 3. I have no other option but to destroy. You didn't see it pop up. It just happened. I just got the achievement. Let's jump together. Let's jump together. Let's jump together. Let's jump If there's an announcement for Half-Life 3, we will play Half-Life 1 and 2, I promise. Shall we duel her? Really? A duel? Do you have a death wish? I haven't leveled her up. Let's go with Gustav and just see what happens. Okay. This will be fun, but easy. I want to give it a go. God!
Time on remote digs, unearthing mundane items buried in long-forgotten Prothean ruins.
God, I'm gonna...
Yeah, right. That doesn't sound very interesting.
On occasion, I have run afoul of indigenous life forms or stumbled across small bands of privateers. That probably does not seem very exciting to someone like you. I guess seeking out history's lost secrets holds a special...
This is, however, your decision, Inquisitor, not ours.
Okay. Okay, fam. Our mission was to save the Empress. This is why we came here. Why do we now have... Why are we now being presented with an option where we're like, hey, let's not kill the Empress. Let's not save the Empress. Let's just side behind. No, we're saving the fucking Empress. What the shit?
We came here to save Selena.
Thank you.
Then you must not only save her life, but also her empire. That means giving her a victory over both Gaspard and Briala.
You
If there
know.
truly is proof Gaspard's in league with Corypheus, that would be a start.
Fuck you. Fuck you, Faffing. Actively fuck off. Yeet. Something Geneva convention. War crimes. 1 ton of free space. Shall we play some Dragon Age? I'd very much like to play some Dragon Age and jump back in to where we were, which I do actually vaguely remember where we were today. Or these 2 relaxing weekends of which I don't know. I don't know. I know that we should be on like the cliffs, I think. Oh no. No, hang on. Now where were we then? Shit. We're not on the cliffs. We're in the town. Don't know which one though. Imp said they're not doing. Yeah. Shit. Oh no. Oh no. You played me yesterday? Congratulations, Graham. That was. Hi, excitement. Look. I'm so proud of this. Look.
This July.
Whoa. Move me down here. Check it out.
This July, Special Effect are inviting you, Commander, to complete 10k your way.
You choose the method to make it to 10k. Like this Commander taking 10,000 pictures of their asp in front of things.
This Commander has flown 10k into the black.
Really far away. This one is waving at 10,000 NPCs.
My arms are so sore.
Fully explore 10k class star systems.
Drive 10k away from your settlement.
Mine 10,000 tons of ore.
Sell 10,000 mugs.
Make it to 10k your own unique way.
Visit specialeffect.org.uk and sign up for 10k your way. You did a thing with it. Doesn't it look good? Doesn't it look good? Sorry about the flashbang right at the end. Doesn't it look good? Oh. They look good. Let's go. Let's flip and go. I hope people get involved in that. I really do. I need to figure out what I'm going to do. All of next month, any Elite stream will be raising money for Special Effect. Chris wrote, did we do any edits on it? No, Chris wrote all of it. The whole of next month we'll be doing 10k your way. I don't know what I'm gonna do, what my 10k is gonna be. But I will figure it out once. I'd like to try and do a race as well, but I don't know what we'll do for that. I'd like to try and find 2 systems that are exactly 10,000 light years from each other and then try and do a race between the 2. It should be maybe about half an hour, something like that. If that, for some people. But that involves... I don't know of a really easy way to look for like a system in the bubble and then another system that would be 10,000 light years away from it. If anybody has any ideas, mine fuck off. If anybody has any ideas, would Spanch just do that? If I give it an area, or will I have to look at each system individually and then look for systems 10,000 light years away? Because that feels like a big job. I was hoping someone I might do a cheeky reach out to Nicey and be like, hey, can you write code that just looks for this for me automatically, please? Oh, I don't have music. Unless Spanch has it like in it automatically. I don't know. I'm really proud of that advert. Chris should be proud too. That's really good. That felt like a really nice approach. I never do approaches like that when I'm concentrating.
Gutmeyer Papa Sierra Yankee. Submit your request before docking and enjoy your visit, Commander. Request approved. Set down on landing pad 10. You are clear for automated approach, Commander.
Okay. Do 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 do.
Landing complete. Dispatching ground crew. Welcome.
Thanks, Augustus. It's just a lowly cutter, but bask as much as you like. Feel free. Still. I think the City of Grahams have everything that I need to finish my this system. And then I think I'm going to be done with... I'm not, though, because I'm going to want to tweak it so it's, like, creating all of the good stuff.
Landing coupler disengaged. You'll need to part when ready.
What's the music in the back? It will say up there when it starts. It's from an epidemic sound playlist that I have made. That doesn't work. That doesn't work. I've not been able to get it to rework, I'm afraid. The current track is Blue Brook by Clarence Reed. It was just up there. I can't remember what the track was before. A lot of the music you will have heard in places like Dimension 20 and First We Feast. There are some 10k light years from Glass. Thanks for looking, Apathis. Is there a possibility of you popping that shit in mod chat? Very much appreciate it. Might need to double check in game. Yeah, could you pop that in mod chat so I don't lose it? I was thinking of somewhere, like, if we could figure out somewhere maybe even a little bit more central, too. Glass is kind of like in the butt of the bubble. Yeah, pick a random system to start from. Yeah, near Seoul. Just a little bit more. Yeah. Little bit more central. Like Alpha Centauri or something. Take a mug 10k away from Hutton. Yeah, but then there's flying to Hutton first. There's a few 10k from Hutton. Making people start at Hutton isn't as mean as it should be. As it could be. It'd be New Hutton, yeah, true. Imagine that as a race. Fly a ship to Hutton, pick up a mug, and then take it 10k away. That would be funny. That would be funny. We'd be looking at what? Oh, because you'd have to optimize for both. You haven't played this game in like 3 years, but it's still your most played one of all time. You should get back into your Python. You should. You should, Gona. Gauner. Apologies if I mispronounced your name. You should, because the Thargoid War is done now. If you were burnt out, like being involved with the Thargoid War, there are 5 new ships at the moment, and the Panther Clipper, yeah, it will be Mandalay's, wouldn't it? The Panther Clipper is imminent. We can build our own stations now. It's definitely worth dipping back in every now and again. Yeah, maybe we just do gin, because that's the other one, isn't it? Gin you can get from, is that from Hutton? You'd have to learn how to make money in the new meta. Exist in the galaxy, honestly. Centauri Magicin. Do you get that from Hutton, or do you get that from somewhere else? It is just from Hutton, isn't it? Shit. Maybe we do Lave. Maybe we do Lave. Maybe we do a Lavian brandy. Yeah, my fleet carrier as well. Hey, Nooza. Maybe we do a Lavian brandy. You don't need a permit to get to Lave, do you? There's no way you'd need a permit to get to Lave. Yeah, there's a few 10k from Lave. Maybe we do that then. The brandy. So you seem a bit insistent, just wondering what my goal is in the game today. So my goal is to do what I can to finish this this ice asteroid base. I still have quite a bit left to do. I am hauling away, so what you remember, you need an ungodly amount of credits to sustain like a fleet carrier. Fleet carrier, once you've bought the fleet carrier, it's about 26 million, depending on what you have running on it. Mine is 29,500,000 29,500,000 credits a week, which is a lot if you don't have oodles and boodles. One or two massacre missions, yeah. It doesn't take a lot. Exobio. No, it costs me 29 million a week to have my fleet carrier. I'm getting like pennies a week, Volt. Don't you worry, love. It's all right. I haven't gamed the system. I don't know the special way. If you can't stick with it a long time because of time constraints and you can't make payments while offline, does it disappear? I think it's supposed to. I think it's supposed to. I don't know if I've ever seen it You started group transport charters lately, surprisingly good return on effort. As long as you've budgeted money for upkeep, your carrier will stay active. True. So I have on my carrier, I haven't had to put money on my carrier for a really long time. I don't think I will have to. Until, I think it's something like 2020. Yeah, I've got 26 billion on my fleet carrier. I'm good. I think the game will probably be sunset before I have to put any more credits onto my fleet carrier. Said that all databases for Elite shut down. No, they didn't. I've got Spansh open and Inara open at the moment. They didn't shut down. EDDB shut down. No other ones. As a balance, once that one's out, you think there was a couple of weeks that go into debt before it gets decommissioned. I think you're right. Yeah, so there is supposed to be a replacement for EDB in the works. I think I think it did suffer from a how hard can it be? How hard can it be situation? And it turns out pretty difficult to maintain all of that information. And hence the fact the old EDDB got shut down because it was costing a lot of money to keep up. People's real life got in the way. Did they stop doing it then? Do we need a replacement for EDDB? Well, no, because we can use Inara, and there's a lot of things. For example, ED Shipyard apparently has a thing that you can click and it can tell you where to go and get the stuff. So, like the online version of that. So I don't think we need a replacement because other stuff, like Inara, does everything. Hi, Soccer. You think it's on pause at the moment? Okay. It was top tier for trading routes. Does new user does does Inara not do that? I was gonna say, does IMDb not do that? IMDb definitely doesn't do that. I feel like when IMDb starts doing Elite Dangerous trading things, Inara can do trade routes. Okay, just to clarify, not IMDb. I'm losing my mind. That's the heat. Inara does it decently, but EDDB would let you plot multi-stop routes from A to B.
Landing complete. Command system shut down.
Could you do something? Could you do something with Commander's Toolkit that would let you do that? I feel like Commander's Toolkit might have the facility to allow you to do that. Absolutely just trade routes. You use it to find stuff all the time. Nice. Especially tritium. I mean, all I know is that I'm getting everything now from, with the exception of tritium, it looks like. All of my shit now I'm just going to get from Graham City because I don't know how my husband has managed to make this so... I just cancelled that. My husband has managed to make this so productive, but he really has. Especially before we knew really what was going on with it. I'm very impressed. It's down to Graham Prime. You developed a tool once that allowed you to calculate super travel times to know if you have time to scramble eggs when you go very far. That's funny.
Ship restraints withdrawn. You may depart when ready.
No problem. No, true. Not with SEO. You might have stopped just before SEO. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. I need to change that. Whatever this is can stop. I need to make sure that that's a different thing. That might be the first ever super chat I've had. So thank you so much. I appreciate it. Love your vibe. Keep being chill. My guy. When I play a different game, I'm maybe not that chill. Elite, yes. What's SEO? That's a very good question. I'll show you. Super Cruise Overcharge. Show you again when we get to the next system because I've got a bit of a journey. Little bit of a journey to show you. It's ludicrous speed from Spaceballs. You right. Everything else was incorrect. My apologies, freelance. I still need to watch Spaceballs. They've just announced Spaceballs 2. I still need to watch Spaceballs. My husband is tie me to the chair and make me watch it before it's on. Yeah, I'll show you on the next one. I haven't seen a lot of films. Apart from Blizz, no. This is... So I've got to go like 4K. What's the trick to deactivate the SEO and not perform the turn of shame? I can do it really well in the Mandalay because the Mandalay has a good way of... Gunner, you don't have to use it. There we go. The new ships handle SEO a lot better than the old ships. So the Python 2, the Cobra 5, the Type 8, and the Mandalay, and the Corsair, and we don't know about the we don't know for certain whether or not the Panther Clipper will have SEO. If you like Elite, you may like Space Trucker. Space Trucker's really fun. If you like Elite and multitasking and micromanaging, makes you go all wonky and overheats the ship. Yes, if you're using an old ship. If you're using a new ship, it's not as bad. So one of the new ships, they're lore-wise, they're designed to handle SEO. Like the Mandalay, you don't even notice that you're in SEO. Same with the Cobra Mark 5. When I joined the burr pit for their Cobra Mark 5 fly, when I arrived on the planet, I had like that much fuel left because I didn't realize that I'd been in my in SEO all the time when I've been flying around trying to figure out, waiting for a team invite so I could lock on. That's the wrong side. I knew it was the wrong side when I flipping went. Let me... I saw a game on Blue Sky earlier that really interested me. Hold. I have to see how your Python handles it. I've not even tried it in the Python. Iron's Peace Fighter. It's called. Let me get landed and I'll show you the trailer. Hoping desperately that the trailer doesn't have copyright music. It'll be fine. In short bursts, the Python is fine, but it really starts bucking and overheating after a while. Okay. Python is and always was your favourite ship. I flew so much in the Python when I first started because all I used to do was BGS. That now, with the fleet carrier... Yeah, got it. With a fleet carrier, I prefer to have ships that are built for purpose. Yeah, the auto dock nearly flew me into... Nearly didn't stop in time because I'd boosted twice. If you're enjoying the stream and you are over on YouTube, please don't forget to drop a like and do an old subscribe of the channel. I do put videos up all the time as well, and unless it's like, if you want, fuck off. If you want, Spherelands, off. You shit. Thinking back to Spaceballs. Look, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Don't get upset that I haven't seen Spaceballs. Just because it's based on a film that I haven't seen. It's a piss take. What is the point of me watching the fucking parody of Star Wars when I've not seen Star Wars? And you knew that already. Right, this is the game that I was talking about. Jesus Christ, when I make things big, it shouldn't automatically make noise. You knew that already! I know the story, Soccer. I'm not, like, blind to it. I've watched the last three. I thought they were fun. This is HOTAS and VR compatible. This is HOTAS and VR compatible on Steam. It didn't go very well then, but it is a it's HOTAS VR. It's it's a linear story-driven space sim in the style of 90s classics like X-Wing and Wing Commander. I thought it looked kind of neat. Which is why I was like, I need to remember to show that to chat today. Yeah, it looks a little X-Wing. So cool. I thought it looked kind of cool, and I think I checked how much it was. Did I check how much it was on Steam? Did I even? That's the wrong one. Did I check how much it was on Steam? I don't think it was a huge amount. Yeah, it's new out. It came out yesterday. It's £16.19 at the moment for linear story-driven space sim, and it has HOTAS compatibility in like today's economy. In today's economy, where fucking Nintendo are selling games for $80. What do we think about Star Citizen in this chat? I have it. I've not played it very often. When I played it, yeah, I know. When I played it, the only really experience I've had of playing it has been doing been falling through elevators and dying and those kind of things. So I don't have a lot. Yeah, I died getting out of a bed. You got killed by the tram. The most awesome thing that you've tried in Elite is combining it with voice attack and the voice packs. I have a lot of the voice packs, and I've got pals over at HCS who do stuff. You also, but you're a hardcore believer in that entire product. Not enough to pledge more than like $40, but I do believe. I think it has good intentions. I think I'll say that it has good intentions. I'm not keen on how very predatory they are, because it's a proven thing. So they will buy, they're selling ships because they know that people will buy them. There's not a, if people wouldn't buy them, they'd stop selling ships. It's the same. Oh, I have launched. You can't really knock them there. Knock them that if it's a model that they're still following, Yeah, obviously Star Citizen. Hello, Southern Asteroids. Funny seeing you here. HCS is great. HCS is great. I don't use it on stream because it confuses me. It genuinely confuses me. And the same with stuff like, I know ED Copilot has stuff as well. The way I see Star Citizen is you're paying to alpha test. We did that with Elite. We did that with Odyssey. Those of us who pre-ordered it. Isn't Squadron 42 due out this year? We do not have a confirmed date on that. I would be incredibly surprised if it came out this year. I am looking forward to Squadron 42. I pressed the wrong button. I am looking forward to Squadron 42. But I'm not worried about it. If Star Citizen turns out to be a failure in 10 years, it will take your faith in the gaming industry with it. People who still have faith in the gaming industry. You believe the trailer said 2026? I really would like Squadron 42. I'm excited about Squadron 42. Not so much about Star Citizen because I have a lot of the stuff that I want from a space game, or that I didn't even know that I wanted from a space game because I didn't really start playing it. I can get it from other games. I think Elite does what Elite does really, really well. Jump Ship is a day one purchase because that has a very specific gaming loop and it does it so well. Day one purchase on early access. I love No Man's Sky. Have you played X4? I haven't, no. I still haven't done the new settlement stuff for No Man's Sky. There's just loads of other stuff come up. And then we also have, as far as like single player campaigns are concerned, we have, I always forget what it's called, but luckily enough, we have it here. Am I going to do a full playthrough of Tron? I don't know, Rocky. Haven't decided yet. Exodus, I'm excited about. That's next year. And then we have the new Expanse Osiris Reborn, which I will talk about until the day. Got to get back to complete your commission for a string quartet. Music! Have fun.
Papa Sierra Yankee. We eagerly await your arrival, Commander. You are very welcome at this terrestrial port.
I don't know about Tron, Rocky. I don't know if I have time. I think Tron... I feel like Tron might be something that I miss out on just because of time. I might end up getting it later and playing it. But it's one of these things, it's like, I really wanted to play Avowed on stream, really wanted to play it, and I kept queuing it up and thinking, oh, I'll play it like next week and I'll go through the story. And then I just lost the time to do it, and then Expedition 33 came out, and then it was just compound. And then I just had to play... I had to play Mass Effect, didn't I? Because I'm that bitch. And the answer to your question, I don't know. Jump Ship is so good. Osiris is a definite for you. Only noticed after watching the trailer yesterday. The female character is about her. Yeah. So your starting character in so your character that you create can be male or female, and can be a belter or a Martian, I believe. Osiris and Jump Ship are definitely... Osiris, Jump Ship, Exodus. Whatever the fucking new Mass Effect is, just sign me up. I don't care. We're talking about the upcoming Expanse game. Yes. Yeah, it is well, it's a class-based turn, it's not turned, class-based RPG cover shooter, where you take you and two companions into battles with you. It's very you'd have to be nuts to not notice the comparison. It's great. What's already on my list here? Spacecraft. Spacecraft is one we played. Yes, it is on my list. That is on my list. Spacecraft is an online space exploration and building game. Explore a vast galaxy of solar systems and planets, mine and craft resources, design and build ships, automate planetary bases and interplanetary logistics, trade and commit. It's coming soon to early access. Some point in is Osiris single player? Single player, like all Mass Effect. Apart from Mass Effect 3 with the multiplayer. Shut up. I already heard you start typing. Yeah, no, that's good. It's single player. Like Exodus is gonna be. Thank you for the follow. Welcome. Yeah, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be really fun. I'm excited for 2026 for space games. I think 2020 like I think Exodus is confirmed for the end of the year. If memory serves. Which means I gotta read all of this by the end of the year to get all of my lore. But I can't stress enough that this is beautiful. This Exodus Traveler's Handbook is beautiful, and then I need to come up with a campaign and run it. No, this is the RPG. This is the RPG. This is Exodus 2026. Okay, this is what's been confirmed for the end of the year. Then I don't know. Maybe Exodus is 2026, and then it beginning the thing. Well, yeah, I have to figure it out. It's the RPG based on 5th edition mechanics, D&D 5th edition mechanics. And like it talks about all of the different monsters and factions living with time dilation. It's gorgeous. Like the book is absolutely beautiful and very, very weighty, so I can't pick it up for very long because my hands don't work properly. But I'm super excited about that. They did an RPG or a little mini campaign on their channel. There might be like a starter campaign in that book. I haven't looked all the way through it yet. Because it's very meaty and it does me a concern. You have to do CG stuff? Catch you later, mate. Thanks so much for popping on. Do appreciate it. There's a CG on at the moment, isn't there? I totally forgot about that. Didn't know that Traveler's RPG. Yeah, Traveler's RPG just does still exist. Chris and I won a copy of the Traveler RPG at ECM last year, and it has stayed in its box, and we've barely looked at it at all. So we are taking it back and donating it again. Need to find my werewolf cards. I don't know where they've disappeared to. It's all right. I will have them. I will have them for a lovely meetup. Don't you worry. Remember playing it when young? Your second RPG after D&D ADD. Nice. I was super late to the world of tabletop role playing. Sure, you saw something about Traveler this week on Insta? I don't remember. I genuinely don't. I haven't seen anything about it. The one thing that I saw tabletop related, I really want to give Daggerheart a go, but the one thing that I saw tabletop related was okay, that exists. Is someone shooting at me? Yep. Autodots are flying because I'm under attack. What? Can we? Does this thing not have weapons? In today's economy? Whomst? Okay. I'm gonna get steel done today if it kills me. I don't have that many ones left for steel. I'm still under attack? What do you mean? Why don't you shoot them? PC or power or pirate? Pirate. Dickhead. Dickhead. Simplex. That's who it is. Don't matter. So I thought there's so many cool space games. I think what we're gonna see is we're gonna have another round of space games from end of 20. No, I never play an open. End of 2025 to 2026, and then we'll start seeing more old Final Fantasy like games coming out. So games in a very similar style to Clair Obscur. That's what we'll get. Is open still accessible agreed with? Not really, but I have like the added thing. Why did I zoom? I have the added thing where I'm streaming. So I know lots of people who play in open and don't have a problem, unless you're like playing somewhere which is likely to be highly populated, like the CG or something like that. The Outer Worlds 2 is October. I need to play the Outer Worlds 1. We started it a really long time ago. Then we had busy areas like engineers and CGs. Not really anywhere else. The added caveat to that with me is because I'm streaming, people know where I am. There's an element of me not wanting. I have a big I'm a control freak. That's why I'm a forever DM, but I'm a control freak because so I like to be able to control my content, and when you get that I know, RVDG, don't be shocked. That's all the brain spicy things that go on, result in me being a control freak. But I hate having the control taken away from me, and that is to some extent what things like follow bots and stream snipers and all of that do. So I have lots of stuff in place for that kind of nonsense. In other news, the sky is up and Claire is a control freak. Here I thought you were a well-adjusted human being. Nobody thought that. Nobody thought that. And if you if you did think that, you must be new here. A will be pleased that Tony Hawk's 3 and 4 drops next month. I'm excited about 3 and 4. I cut my teeth on Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2, I think. And Chris bought that the other day. You and Mark 4 just showed up on your TikTok. That's me on there, wild. Age has been doing work.
Within the port perimeter. Landing permitted. Cleared for landing on docking bay 10. Automated docking approved. You may now hand over control.
That's exciting. I'm gonna open TikTok. Hold up.
Landing successful. Clear to disembark. I hope we can be of service, Commander.
Special effect.
To make it to 10K. Pictures of their Aspen fund of thing. This commander has won 10K into life. This one has went.
I love that. I love that so much. That's very cool. I know that page loved it a lot, so I'm happy that it's gone everywhere. I'm so proud of it. I think it's. See, we normally skirt the line of like it being like a funny ad and then a not funny ad, and the fact that Chris managed to make it look like a funny ad, like a preposterous ad, like stuff like the passenger cabin and the Panther Clipper razors and flipping Dr. Pope's caustic burn cream and shit like that. The fact that Chris knocked it out of the park with actually doing a proper advert for something, while still maintaining the essence of what the Lave ads are. Very proud of it. Very, very proud of it. This is a good bean. Don't tell him I told him that. I told you that. wonder if there is, like, we might need to look at those systems on the systems that are 10k away from Lave and figure out a good planet there, like in one of those systems. That might be a weekend job, you know. Thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. Or maybe there's one which we can do 5k and then 5k back. Oh, that might be more. So it's a 10k round trip. Maybe that makes more sense. Like bring your own brandy there and back again, something like that. Listen, my guy. Are we good? We're not good. We're not good. There you go. Calm down. Yeah, there's a few exactly 5k away from Lave as well. %60 complete. We're so nearly there. 60%. Over half. Oh man. I won't have been to any of these, but this is one of them. Look. This is the ice asteroid base. This is the ice asteroid base. After that, I don't think I'm doing a grade 2 again for a very long time. The ring will make for a really pretty viewful. It'll be lovely. It'll be lovely. I'll be so happy with it. Will I complain the whole time that I make it? Also, yes. I do find myself often wondering, like, I wonder if it's been how much colonization has sort of like dropped off. Does make me I am kind of excited about that. I'd be quite kind of excited to see. But the consistent claim rush has slowed down, but internal constructions are still going pretty good. I think you're probably right. I think it might be a case that there are some people who might have just like lost out on like their system that they've made already isn't performing in the way that they expect because they've now had more information, and because we have more information we can then sort of like now it turns out that this system isn't perhaps working the way you would have liked it to, so they've maybe gone and claimed another system. Nice little power cut. Now all the alarms on the street are going off. Yikes. So maybe there's like an element of it not being there's those people have claimed, or those people might be a little bit disenfranchised. I don't think that's the word. Less interested. Quick, those are the places to rob. Buffers!
Sierra Yankee. Welcome to our starport, Commander. Please fly safely within the port perimeter. Permission authorized. Adjust heading for approach to pad 10. You are clear for automated approach, Commander.
If they keep doing these modifications, we get a demolish option. Absolutely. Abso-flippin'-lutely. I hope so too. I may have been quite vocal about that fact on Lave quite regularly. I think the thing that is missing from colonization is an option to undo, or not necessarily fully undo, like maybe just tweak, especially while it's in the process of being made, especially while it's in this beta phase, that they're still tweaking. We've been left with a lot of incredibly substandard stations or systems, and that isn't the architect's fault. It's the fact that the game, we just went out and played stuff, and Frontier then made the changes that they needed for the game to work. I don't know.
Clear for ascent.
I wish there was like a full I wish there was something. I wish there was something we could do where we could go, actually, let's take what we have and change it. And if that means we get a little bit of material, or we lose a little bit of materials, Sure. I don't mind losing materials for it, you know? Misty. Pretty solid question of the week. Thanks. Question of the week will roll over as well. So the question will because we didn't do the show, it will roll over to give more people the chance to answer. Pretty solid question of what's missing from just it. Oh, from what, elite in general, or just from colonization? Oh, from Trailblazers. Okay. Yeah, I mean, yes it is, but what else is missing, do you think, other than an undo button? Inuagi. Playing your favorite space game. What are we up to here? We are doing a colonization project. Is what we're doing. Christopher, I hate these random elite streams popping up on my feed. It always makes me want to sit up on the sim chair again. Listen. It's a thing. You can do it. Expanding Colonia, being able to use apostrophe names again. That's a known bug, and they're looking into it. So holding hope that when it officially comes out of beta, you can expand from anywhere. So like, I wouldn't mind seeing where is it? There's like a single one in is it the Rose Nebula? There's a single occupied system in the Rose Nebula. I think it's called a Rose Nebula. I don't know. You've been meaning to get into colonization, but you haven't had enough time to play the game. So the only thing that has a timer on it is the first system or the first station that you establish in the system. And that's got 4 weeks, which you can do pretty easily if you put an outpost there. If you do something like a Coriolis or an asteroid base or something like that, it's more difficult. Like a very, very, very casual player can do an outpost in 2 weeks, in the 4 week thing. The source, Chris McCrell, managed to put an outpost and claim a system. He's done 2. Katie, casual means you have to play the game. That is not, you are not casual, you are just not playing. I deserved that. Your totes cash. Yeah, you said about 12 hours of hauling for an outpost. You feel attacked? Listen, it's fine. It's fine to say that you're a casual player or something. You heard you can do some colonization without a carrier, but lately you've been grinding Imperial ranks so you can buy a cutter. Yeah, I haven't used my carrier at all for my colonization. I understand why people might want to use a fleet carrier because it just makes more sense, but I haven't used it at all. You reckon you'll just outsource it? Why did I take off? There's no such thing as casual and elite. There's absolutely such thing as casual and elite. Figures you'd at least have a cutter if you want to try your hand at colonization and build an outpost. You can do it with a Type 9. You don't have to. You don't have to bask. Know some chumps who play this game a lot. I reckon Kremen would do it for you, 100%. Kremen would do it for you in an instant. He'd make you a base. He'd do the hauling. He hauls a lot. Bathurst doesn't know anyone who plays it. No, me either. Me either. This is my first day playing. My first day playing. Need to put the foot on the gas for your orbis so you finish it in time. The problem is video games are really cool. And there's loads of them. I can't say that enough. Video games are really fun. Being of casual when it comes to your engagement with Elite, that's why you had to put it. Yeah, I think for me as well. For me, the first time I had to put it, when I had to put it down, kind of the first time. When I had to put it down, I had to extricate myself from a situation that was difficult, and it was difficult because I was treating Elite like a job. It was difficult because I was treating Elite like a job, and it took two people asking me why I was crying about a video game, to then make me go, okay, actually I need to take a step back from this situation that I'm in. Kate was one of them. It's doable with a Type 9. Interesting one. Most of they're within 2 right now, so you may as well finish it. Yep, it is doable with a Type 9 for sure. I over a game, yeah, but not for like not because the story's got me doing an emotion, like the other reason that this was like in a real bad way. It was around the time that we formed the Soteria Accord of Bathurst. It was around that time. That was a wake-up call for me, and I feel like there's a there are a contingent of, I'm going to say, lave listeners. When playing becomes not fun, then you take a break. And not fun for like the wrong reasons. Not fun because you're bored of the gameplay loop, but not fun for the reasons of the situation that I'd found myself in was not fun. It's probably the best way to describe it, without going into huge amounts of detail that I don't want to do because it's a very long time ago now. But there are a contingent, a lot of them are lave listeners, who get mightily upset when I refer to Elite Dangerous as a video game. Mightily upset. And I hate to break it to you. It is a game, Apathis. It is a game. The meetups and stuff and the friends that you make outside of the game that you wouldn't are a testament to the relationships that you can develop on the back of playing a video game. I have friends that I have met through loads of different games and loads of different circumstances online, that it's not, the relationships that you have are not testament to the video game. The relationships, if they will continue over other games. The game isn't the thing, it's the relationships and the friendships that you develop happen not just because of the game, but because that you're a nice person and people like you and you have a similar interest. It's still a video game.
Landing permitted. Adjust heading for approach to pad 09er.
She was so did on my soapbox today.
Approved. You may now hand over control.
Yeah, it's like you're, and I'm talking specifically to Epaphras with this. You're a great guy, and lots of people think you're a great guy and love you a lot, and that's why. And you've met loads of people through this shared interest, and you're a great guy. That was me hugging virtually. Fuck off, he's lovely. Sometimes he releases early. I don't know why I even thought about hugging in this heat. That feels weird, doesn't it? I was nice to you. It's all right, I'll go back. You don't like Sincere Claire? I don't like Sincere Claire either. And kindred spirits when travelling mentally through other worlds. Catch you later, Christopher. Thanks for stopping by. Do appreciate it. Okay, I need 589 steel, and I am done with steel! It's all right, though. I've still got 11,000 CMM composites. Call him a dickhead so we can get back to normal. Who am I calling a dickhead? Kremen. Thanks, Krem. Thanks, Krem. Love you too, babes.
Detach confirmed. Clear for ascent.
Okay. That's going to be steel done. And the temperature is 29 degrees. Blinking egg. Wow. Jumping back to your coal sack sector to finish the liquid oxygen right now. I've done the steel. I'm quite happy that I've knocked another one off the list today. I've got to let Winter mute. The main reason why you know you're ill? What? Your CMM left, but it's 38k. My CMM's 11,000. You have a blanket on your lap? Jesus Christ, Katie. You are real. 29 degrees. It's 29C in South Wales today. Where I am. Very, very warm. There is a river of sweat. Katie's, is that tonight? Am I right in saying that that's tonight that you're hosting? You'll be all right. 29 and feels like 31. Yeah, it might feel like 31 to you, but combine that with studio lighting as well. You're off with Mrs. S to pick up Clay. Have a good time, Severlin. I will catch you later. You're surprised you're not that far from me. It's only 22 here. Yeah, it's 29. 29 in South Wales today. Only 24 where you are. It's the studio lighting. I know for a fact that as within 20 minutes of stream, I'm going to be in the shower. 22 in Cork. Yeah, 29. 29. I saw it on the forecast as well. Still probably shouldn't have a blanket. No, I saw it on the forecast and I thought it was why I started stream so early yesterday. But last night I slept so well, I couldn't bring myself to get up earlier. So I didn't. 29 is too hot. 29 is too hot to sit under studio lighting for more than 3 hours. Why is there such a big difference in temp between here and Britain? Reading is 33. There's quite a few of them. 39C here in Dallas. Yeah. It's a different heat. I swear to you. Like this in Greece or somewhere like that. This in Greece or Spain would feel fine and I'd feel great. But in the UK, I swear it just hits different. It really does. It's something, all right. LA has really low humidity, so it's hot, but it doesn't feel it. Dry heat versus humid heat, yeah. It's not fun. I just got no crimes detected. Right, 25 more trips. We in the UK are not designed for this. I think you see loads of like TikToks and shorts of like Americans coming to London and being like, we didn't believe you, but we do. It's horrible. It's not good. Winter now for you, but you do hate the damn summer heat. Yeah, I hear you. Pals, speaking of that, speaking of the heat and me not doing well, I'm very happy that we finished steel. We just have aluminium and CMM composite left, which is 25 trips left in this ship. But we are going to wrap up there today. Sorry the stream was so short. I normally aim to do like 7 hours, but I can't do it today. I can't happen. What am I hauling? I was holding steel, but now I have aluminium CMM to go. I am going to call it there though, fam. Friends, if you have enjoyed today's stream and you haven't already followed or subscribed on YouTube, please consider doing so. I would very, very much appreciate it. Also, hey, if you do anything around Elite Dangerous and you want to like get sponsored for something, to raise money for special effect next month, consider.
This July, Special Effect are inviting you, Commander, to complete 10k your way.
You choose the method to make it to 10k. Like this Commander taking 10,000 pictures of their Aspen front of things.
This Commander has flown 10k into the black.
I'm really far away. This one is waving at 10,000 NPCs.
My arms are so sore.
Fully explore 10k class star systems.
Drive 10k away from your settlement.
Mine 10,000 tons of ore.
Sell 10,000 mugs.
Make it to 10k your own unique way.
Visit specialeffect.org.uk and sign up for 10k your way. Folks, yeah, I'm gonna call it a day there. Friends, go and sign up for 10k your way. It's gonna be very, very fun. Friends, thank you so much for hanging out today. I very much appreciate it. Those of you on Twitch, please hang around. We are going to go ahead and raid someone. I think we're going to raid Toby. We're going to give Toby a raid, who is also streaming Elite and is also an Elite Dangerous partner. So we are going to go and say hello to them. If you're hanging around on YouTube, thank you so much for being here. I do appreciate you. Please consider leaving a like on the video and subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. I will be back tomorrow. We're going to play the Altars tomorrow and do a first look at that. And then when we come, yeah, that's going to be the week. I can't believe, lads, we've made it to Friday. What a dream. I love you very much. Have an excellent, excellent rest of your day. And I will see you tomorrow.